Hello and what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Miguel. You're watching Miguel EDC, the channel where we talk everything EDC gear here. And today we're checking out a knife from CJRB. This one just came in. I'm excited to check it out together, see what we are working with. It looks to me that this is the Maximal, and if it is what it is, I believe this is the design from DCA from Knife Center. So I'm very excited to check out this design. Doing the honors today, guys, we have the CJRB Acacia, and Acacia haven't hit the like button. What are you waiting for? Right? Absolutely smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. This thing is absolutely a steal for about $30. I mean, this is an amazing knife here. So definitely check it out if you haven't already. But let's go ahead and dig in here. I'll have links for this knife and every other knife down in the description. And pin comments if you guys want to check out prices, availability, and variants. The Maximal, right? Let's see what this is all about, right? We got zipper pouch with the CJRB logo. Boom, there is the knife. Excited for that. Here is the wiping cloth right there with the CJRB logo. Nice pouch, typical stuff. But here is the star of the show, ladies and gentlemen, the Maximal. Here we go. David C. Andersen design, if I'm getting his name right. Hopefully I've seen enough Knife Center videos where I would remember his name. And here it is at last, guys. This thing just released. I'm so excited, so stoked to check this thing out in person. We have green micarta on this particular one. I know they have other variants available as well in other colors. I think black, green, and a few other ones. Recessed liners all throughout, sandwich construction with two standoffs, deep pocket carry clip, which again, this thing is a gem. This is one of the best pocket clips in the market, super comfortable, and guess what, reversible for lefties, because after all, it is a crossbar lock. CJRB definitely knows how to make a great crossbar lock, I'll tell you that right now. Really enjoyed this knife. We just showcased the Acacia is an amazing crossbar lock. The Hectare all is pretty sweet as well, but we are focusing on this thing today. Love the accent of gold there in the pivot. That's looking very nice right there. Take a look, guys. And we got some thumb studs for deployment. All right, let's just go ahead and open it up here. Let's go ahead and deploy this thing, shall we? Bam. All right, take a look at this. The Maximal from CJRB Knife, a collaboration with David C. Andersen from Knife Center. There's that DCA collaboration signature right there. We are getting AR RPM 9 steel on this one with the beautiful stonewash drop point blade. And I believe, if I remember correctly, he called it Maximal because he wanted this to be the maximum recommendation knife, right? When people ask for a knife recommendation, he wanted a knife to fit as many categories as possible. So I could be getting that all wrong, but if I recall correctly, right, I think that's what it was. So crossbar lock action here on ball bearings. Oof, smooth drop on the close. There we go. I got to calibrate. There we go. Now I'm getting the hang of it. All right, that feels good. Thumb deployment is good. Deploying off of the crossbar lock feels good, right? Good omega spring tension there. Reverse flick, fail. There we go, right? Boom. Trying to calibrate. I'm using the meat of my middle finger. Bam, that works. Can I do it off of the nail? Oh yeah, it works. Check that out. Bam, right? Yeah, it's a little bit tricky to do it off of the nail because the thumb stud is a little bit closer to the handle there, but meat of your middle finger should work every single time. So flat grind on this beautiful blade. Let's get a closer look, right? That is a beautiful looking stonewash finish. Again, check out the little cut. The blade kind of goes up just a little bit and then drops completely to a very almost lower, very aligned tip there to the pivot, if you ask me. It's interesting you still managed to get some belly in there for tabletop cutting and slicing and dicing, if you know what I mean. Good plunge grind situation right here for sharpening plenty of times without getting a smile, so that's also good. And we don't have a cartridge liner here. This is a full liner, like all the way to the back. You can see the liner on the inside, and at the same time it actually doesn't feel like a heavy knife at all. I mean, this thing is pretty lightweight. Let's go ahead and take a look here on the scale. Right, kind of feels so lightweight. Look at that, 2.8 ounces, 78 grams. For reference, right, the Acacia comes in at 2.7 ounces, 77 grams. So they both weigh the same. That is insane. And we're talking about, right, the Acacia, right, very close. There you go. I got excited there for a second. 2.8, 2.7. Acacia is liners as well, but FRN with a nice milling going on there. This one has full liners with the green micarta, which again, this is a very tastefully done micarta. I'm really digging it. Take a look at that beautiful green. We have a little bit darker on the back side with the pocket clip. We have a little bit more of a lighter side on this portion here, looking pretty good. Nice and polished all the way around. I mean, action's good, right? Checking the ergos. Oh yeah, absolutely. So check that out. Now I do know DCA, right? David C. Andersen has big old bear paws. So he designed this thing. So somehow this fit his hand because I have average size hands. I don't have the biggest of hands or smallest of hands, and I'm able to get a full purchase right here. Right, check that out. It doesn't come with a finger choil. I guess you could forward choke on this little section right there if you wanted to. I mean, that absolutely works, but it gives you just a tad bit of handle there. I mean, this part back here, though, that is very, very comfortable. And the pocket clip, you know, is also very comfortable as well. Deep carry and reversal. I mean, the whole recipe, right? The recipe for a banger here. I saw this knife at the recent show, right? It was a SHOT Show, and they were talking about DCA was talking to the CJRB guys, the CJRB booth and whatnot, and also seeing this design. Now, here's the great kicker of news, right? CJRB has been in the TikTok shop for a long time now. They were the first knife company that we know of that actually sells quality products to hit the shop, the TikTok shop. So that is awesome, and they just dropped this thing on the TikTok shop. So I'll have links to the TikTok shop down below if you guys are interested in picking it up there, or of course the CJRB website and all the other dealers as well. Let's of course do a size comparison on this bad boy, right? Bring out the Acacia right there, take a look. The CJRB Pyrite Light, I mean, all of these are going to be absolutely super recommendable budget knives that you can absolutely pick up, run with, don't even have to hesitate. So the Maximal is a little bit on the smaller side compared to those two, right? You guys be the judge there. Let's do some more of the typical ones in the channel. There is your PM2, that's a larger one. The Para 3 is larger as well. As a matter of fact, in case you're wondering here, we have a total of under 7 inches, right? It's like 6.8, 6.85 or so, perhaps on the overall length. Here's the Demko AD 20.5. That's going to be a little bit larger. Here is the Nano Shark. Now that one is shorter. The Maximum is somewhere in between, although a lot closer, I think, to the AD 20.5. You guys be the judge there. And on the budget end of things, right, there's the Tenable Fenrir, right? That's going to have more reach for sure. The absolutely classic laconical design CJRB Ekko. So check that out. That's a little bit of a larger EDC there for sure. And last but not least, there is the Vosteed Corgi and the Fintiso Parrot. So all those highly recommendable budget knives. As you can see, this guy's a little bit on the shorter side, under 7 inches, as we saw a second ago. And hopefully you own some of those knives to give you a ballpark idea where this guy lands. Of course, you know we're going to get scientific with it. Got a piece of textbook paper here. Again, AR RPM 9 steel. These things come super sharp out of the box. Let's go ahead and zoom in here, shall we? You're already getting some swirls. Yeah. Let's go ahead and zoom out. Yeah, this thing can absolutely slice, right? Flat grind with a very nice edge. Right, we know AR RPM 9 is a spray form steel. All right, check out the Larry Thomas video on it, breaking it down if you want to get really nerdy with it. But yeah, this is gonna cut paper, of course, all day, every day. What about some cardboard? I have a cardboard here, single wall cardboard. And remember, when cutting cardboard, don't cut perpendicular, but at an angle. And I'm gonna get my grip here, and boom. Okay, that was almost with no effort. This cardboard has the ability to kind of crunch a little bit there. So, but there we go. Bam, right? If you see it struggling, it's the cardboard itself tends to do that, but yeah, it's definitely going to cut that cardboard right there. You give it a nice little wipe right here, right after you're done cutting with it. Boom, stone wash all day, looking like nothing happened. You guys let me know in the comments on a scale from 1 through 10. How sharp is this guy, right? Rate that factory edge, 10 being the sharpest. Let me know. Well, there you have it, guys. That is a quick overview of the CJRB Maximal. Maximal, all right, let's get it right. Hopefully, I'm going to make sure I'm pronouncing it right. Maximal. Crossbar lock here with thumb stud for deployment. AR RPM 9 steel, stone wash finish blade. Great action, deep pocket carry clip, reversible, full liners, recess with the micarta handles. I mean, you're getting a pretty comprehensive package here. And it's a collaboration with probably a guy that you have, I'm sure, ran into at some point, seeing his videos from the Knife Center. So again, huge kudos to David C. Andersen. I love his videos, his presentation, the way he talks about knives and stuff like that, and excited to check out his design here. I think it looks pretty epic, very, very nice. And it's really good. I mean, I'm really digging the ergos on this design. I can see where that was prioritized. And again, these are my raw first impressions. I just got this thing open out of the box. You saw that. You were my witness. So this is not a review in any way, shape, or form. I will be carrying this knife for quite some time. I'll be gathering as much feedback as I possibly can, and I will be dropping a comprehensive review on this knife here very, very soon. So definitely stay tuned for that. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. Smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Helps this video reach a larger audience. This knife and every other knife you saw in this video will be linked down below in the description and pinned comments, including a link to the TikTok shop. So if you're in the If you're on TikTok, you can find it on my profile under the showcase. Huge shout out to CJRB for setting this one in for me to check out and share with you guys. Huge shout out to my Patreon supporters for supporting what I do here. You guys are awesome. Really appreciate each and every single one of you for sticking with me here until the end. You guys are the best. Check out that video to the left that I recommend, or check out this video to the right that YouTube recommends. Thank you so much, guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.